Yesterday was rough. I broke my rules and spiraled into a mess of overtrading. Today, I showed up with a plan. We'll find out if I actually followed it, and at the end of the video, I'll share what's helped me come back with a clean mental state and start rebuilding my discipline after a tough and embarrassing day. All right, it's FOMC today, Wednesday, July 30th. We're about 12 minutes into the open here, New York session, MNQ, and I'm on the 1 minute chart. And I'm just seeing my C short setting up here. So I'm just waiting, got it measured out. I put the stop sell in, so 5 micros. Got the stop sell in. I was contemplating keeping my stop up where it is, but then I thought if it takes out this one, it's going to take out that one. So I might as well save myself a few points there. It just takes me a second to get it adjusted to the 1.5 for the 18-point target. So let's just see if I can get my target moved in time here. It's taking forever. All right.
And jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Okay, let's check my trade outcome. And it lost. Ugh. All right, it was another C short. And going into it after yesterday, I was thinking, not another C short. But that's the trade and that's the plan. So I have to follow it and I have to take it because at the end of the discipline challenge, if it turns out that the C shorts suck, then I can get rid of them. But for now, I have to stick to the plan. So I take the first valid trade of the day that I see, and that was it. So I lost 12 points. It had an 18-point target. It did, however, get 1-to-1. So something to make note of on these C trades. And I am kind of playing around with it when the opening range is a bit smaller. So the opening range here was like 25 points today. And I have been contemplating making adjustments for the rules of the TP and how close it needs to be to the opening range edge. So something I need to work on. But that's what happened today. I took the trade, I closed it down. So a win on discipline, yay. After yesterday, that's awesome. But a $120 loss on the account. Not a big deal. FOMC day, I'll take a $120 loss. So my setups for the day, the C short that I took, that did not get 1.5-to-1. It would have got 1-to-1, so that's something that I'll definitely make note of in my journal. There was another C short that showed up just after 9 o'clock. So that one actually had an 8-point stop, and it would have got 3-to-1. I think close to 4-to-1, but not quite. So that was definitely of my setups, and for trading the first hour and a half, 2 hours of the New York session. That would have been my best setup of the day, was that one. And then you can see there was another C short, maybe 5 to 10 minutes later there, that would have lost 12 points. So no great setups today, nothing for my A strategy. It's FOMC in a couple hours, so it's really kind of hit and miss on FOMC days. But like I said, I'm glad that I didn't take a big loss. I'm glad I didn't break any rules, and at least I worked on my discipline today and have some more data on my C strategy trades. Because I had such a rough day yesterday and went on tilt, didn't follow my rules, I just wanted to quickly go over some of some of my best tips, the things that help me to get over a losing day, move past it, and not let it bleed into the next day or the rest of the week, or even worse, longer. So my first tip for this is it's not even trading related really, but it's to work out first thing in the morning. Work out before you're going to trade. If it's not working out, make sure it's something that you don't particularly enjoy doing. It requires discipline. Get something hard out of the way first thing, and then you're sort of setting the tone that you're going to be disciplined that day and you're going to follow through. So that's the first thing. Another thing that really helped me move past that yesterday is in the morning to remember how I felt after breaking discipline. Just like when I was stressed out, when I was feeling really stupid, like I'm going to come close to losing this eval account today. I should have stopped at 1, to really just sit and remember how that felt and remember that when I'm going into the day so that I don't repeat the same mistakes over. And then also to remind myself that like taking that first loss for $100 or $110 or whatever it was would have been better than what I did because I almost lost my eval. So remind yourself it's okay to just take the first loss and be finished. And just, I think, visualize, not to feel like you're dwelling on how bad it was, but kind of to do that, to visualize how bad I felt when I was facing being down $1,200 on a day that should have been a $110 loss and finished early. And then another big thing for me is to acknowledge that it's a test and look at it as an experiment or a test, trying to get information, and that the goal isn't to win every day or even to make money, though that would be great. But it's to build discipline, and it's to stick to my challenge and to stick to my rules and to learn to do that. The other thing that I think really helps is hiding the P&L and not even looking at it in the morning. Just keep it completely out of your head. Don't check the status of your eval account or the dollar amount on it. Just forget about the money. And then really just focusing on execution and not trying to make the losses back from yesterday. Like today, I lost again, and I was okay with that. I hate losing. I always hate losing. It sucks to lose, but I was okay with it. I went, okay, I followed the plan. I stuck to my process. It's all right. So sticking to your plan, one trade, and walking away. And then I think the last thing that really helps with this is to remind yourself of the bigger picture. And I have such a hard time with this. I get caught up in like, okay, this eval is renewing on this date, so I should be here by now. Or like, if I don't get this done, then I'm going to get billed this much. And then it kind of spirals from there. Whereas if I look at the bigger picture and I go, okay, I am trying to learn discipline and I'm trying to get through this 60 days. Because if I can do 60 days of this, then I think I will have really good trading discipline. And if my strategy needs to be refined, then I can do that and then I can execute on it. So I hope this helped. If you like the video, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. I'm super excited that a few of you have said you're going to do the challenge with me. That's awesome. And another thing, I just wanted to thank the people that are commenting. Well, just thank everyone for watching, because I didn't really even think anybody would watch this. But I really want to thank the people that are commenting, because I realized today when I was looking at one of them that was like, good job, keep going sort of thing. I was like, this is the first time in 3 years that anyone has encouraged me to keep trading or like to trade at all. It's been anyone who knows that I'm trading, like it's just been nothing but like, oh, that's gambling. You're going to lose all your money. You're wasting your time, or like you should quit. So yeah, so thanks a lot for the support and for watching. And yeah, I'd love it if you join me in the challenge. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.